All right.
Now it's being
Welcome
recorded.
back to another ABA podcast, the most serious podcast of all the podcasts. Today, you got your host, AJ Miskinnis. You got Mr. ABA, Andrew Traina. You got Thomas Lynch. You got
Yeah.
Max Waz and Jimmy Buckets. How we feeling, boys?
Doing good.
Hungry.
Hungry? What we eating today before we got a quick sponsors?
Chow down some Burger King today.
Burger King,
Chicken sandwich.
chicken sandwich.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Shout out to Burger King for having a solid chicken sandwich. I would say top tier up there.
I think it's decent. This is what people want to hear.
Not one of
Like,
my favorites, I'll say.
where's the
I'd
best
say-
chicken sandwich from?
Well,
Chick-fil-A.
yeah.
Or it's hard.
Or
Chick-fil-A?
Popeyes got it. No, bro. Popeyes got
Over
it.
Chick-fil-A is good, but I think it's overrated.
Yeah.
So what would you say is the best chicken sandwich?
Hot take. I think
Hey.
Wendy's got a really good chicken sandwich.
Oh, I just said he's gonna say Wendy's, bro. Come on.
Hey, what I gotta say, man. That's what I
Nah.
gotta say.
I did have one though the other day with a crisp lemonade. Solid.
All right. Also, shout out to Grimace, my boy. It's his birthday. And unfortunately, we have to announce that like the Travis Scott concert, one of our own has fallen. Gabe Christopher.
Rest in paradise.
Rest in peace.
Roll the clip. Roll the clip.
roll the clip. I actually have it on my camera. I could probably put it
Him
in.
just getting dragged away.
Roll the clip. And then I'll put like it in the arms of the angels thing on it. RIP. Gone too soon. Also would like to start thanking our sponsors real quick. Vagisil for helping us out with our issues. When some people get a little tight, it helps loosen you up. Checkers, yeah, right after that, yeah. Sponsor. Would like to thank our other sponsor, Apple, for charging stuff. And Trina, you got the last sponsor?
Yeah, we're also sponsored by America.
Goddamn right. You're goddamn right.
Yep.
For Canada,
Go
baby.
Canada too, I guess.
Nah,
We're sponsored by Canada.
Go
I mean,
Montreal. Woo!
I'm about to say.
Trade me.
hey, everybody. I think we
that,
should
that
make a
flag could
trade
be a
now.
red herring.
I really would love to see a trade.
Me too.
I know, it would just be so much fun.
It would. He would not say a damn thing, bro.
Bro. Realistically, what team is gonna like try to trade someone though?
Bro,
Team
the
do you
0-4
see?
team.
Okay, but like, okay, do we have like a trade section later?
All right,
Yeah.
yeah, we actually do.
Okay.
I actually have this. I
Not
have
like
this divided up.
potential trades.
Okay,
We're gonna.
Yeah,
We were
yeah,
gonna.
like,
Mock
We were
trades.
gonna start off with. I feel like it's a good place to discuss the first part of this podcast, and the first segment of this pod is gonna be, how seriously do you take the league? I think it's a very fair question to ask because it's a topic that's like fresh on people's minds. So let's start with Tom. Like, how seriously do you take the league, and how seriously do you think people should take the league?
I would say it's in my top 3 biggest things in my life. Number 1, my girlfriend. Number 2, work. Number 3, ABA. Number 4, school. That's what I'd go.
Whoa.
Hey, man, that's fair. C's get degrees, but the buckets you score in pickup basketball will last forever.
Yeah.
oh, America.
Trainer.
All right. Parkland. Yeah.
Oh,
Oh.
Flip it.
cut.
Clip.
Okay. You asking me how seriously I take the league?
Yeah.
I take the league extremely seriously, but in like a half joking, fun type of way, you know?
Yeah.
Like I take it serious because it's kind of funny that I take it serious. You know what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying. Like,
Exactly.
bro, like the stuff you do, like extra in your own time, I think that it's not ever been in the tone of like Oh, this is sick, bro. Like you made a ransom parody with your name
That
on
shit
it.
was
Like
lit, bro.
you made a 30 for 30, Doc. That was 3 minutes. Like, come on, bro. You
That
know?
was
That was
lit.
Yeah,
crazy.
That
I'm
was
just
lit.
crazy, dude.
Pretty
I
cool.
showed my friends, like that shit was
I
awesome.
showed my sister. I
I'm
thought-
just I'm just committing to the bit, you know.
I showed my sister, bro. It was sick.
Ashton showed his mom. She commented.
Bro, I showed my
That's
mom.
back.
Tom, you got your
Yeah.
hand up?
Yeah, so I had something to add on with me and Andrew being the first two asked. You have to keep in mind that me and Andrew are also co-commissioners
Yes.
of this league. So we had a vision. And for me and Andrew, and I'd say for you as well, AJ, there's a passion with it. So there has to be some sort of taking it seriously and really being invested. Because if me and Andrew and you didn't care, there'd be no entertainment. The league would just fall apart. Like,
Yeah, it'd be boring.
yeah,
Dang.
it'd be
It would be no,
wish-wash.
it would be no different than just playing basketball whenever we wanted. Like just saying, yo, you want to play basketball?
Which
Yeah.
we do anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I couldn't imagine a pickup like league where it was just different teams every week.
It doesn't
Like
make
that'd
sense.
be weird.
Honestly,
Yeah.
I think my friends, it's the most unserious, serious league you'll ever see.
Exactly.
I agree with that so much. That is literally perfect.
Like I
The
had
ref
my
has a harmonica whistle.
like yeah, like I brought my friend Andrew today, and he told me it was like yeah, like that shit was definitely serious, but like in a fun way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, okay, but this is the thing, right? Like, I've heard the criticism of like, oh, you don't need all this extra shit, right?
I don't give
But
a
like,
fuck.
this is the
Fun.
thing, right? You don't have to digest this content. It's just like something to do for fun on the side.
Yeah. You know, I enjoy making the edits, making the videos, you know.
And like,
It's
that's
not
the
like
thing.
Nolan
As
has
long
to
as it's
make them.
not
Or,
just
no
you
names, but
always doing it.
is you know.
We're not name dropping. We're not name dropping. But like, that's the thing, bro. Like, this is my take on it, and I'm curious to know what like Jimmy, you said, Max, what is your take first before I go?
I mean, me personally, I take the league pretty serious. I'd say now that school's done, it's like in my top three. I be hooping a lot now, so yeah, I take it pretty serious. I think people should take it serious. Like we're playing for a trophy now, so I'm taking it even more serious than I was before.
There you go.
Yeah, I agree with.
I definitely
Jimmy.
say I'm out there to win too. Like I do want to have fun and make it serious, but in an unserious way, if you know what I'm saying. But I also am like I do want to win. Like I don't want to get like beat every week.
That's
Shut
true.
up. Shut
I'm
up.
fine with getting beat every week if I'm dropping 15 a game.
I was gonna say I'm just trying to get better. I'm just trying to make everybody better.
And this is the thing, like, this is when Jimmy says the most unserious, seriously, like, take a second and really digest all of the like extra content and really think, like, how serious are we making it? You know, like, I made a tier list video because we didn't play a game and I was bored. Like,
Yeah.
bro, Trina made the edits, Trina made a track, you know, like I do the stats, but like, do I do the stats? Think about it like this, right? Do I do the stats because I want to like really make everyone super duper care about the stats because this is the most serious pickup league ever? Or do I do the stats because I'm someone who's going into a field of like coaching where it's something I actually like to kind of keep track of, you know? Like when I'm watching film from our games, like it's kind of like when I'm going to be watching film of my teams when I'm like, you know, going forward. And like this is like something like I would love to run a league, you know, like a pickup league or something like that for kids in the future. You know, like and this is like good practice for that. Also, I think it's hilarious watching the games back. Like even if the only thing we did was post the games, like some of the moments in there are just absolutely hilarious. And like having that up is so cool. So it's unserious because it's like, bro, this isn't my job. You know what I mean? Like I obviously have other stuff going on in my life, but I would definitely say it's something that I like to do. And if it's something you like to do, which is the case for a lot of guys in the league, then you should do it. But you shouldn't treat it like, okay, my team is winless. This is stupid. What am I doing? Or I am getting traded. This is dumb. Why are there trades? You know what I mean? Like it's that attitude. It should be like an attitude of, oh, okay, cool. Literally
There's
just that.
there's a reason that there wasn't any money involved. Like there were talks, when we first started of putting like money in for a pot,
Oh.
that the winner gets. But that just like would have made it too serious. Was exactly what was the thought process. Like people would have taken it too seriously.
I think it's as serious as the people make it, man. Like, why is
I
it
agree.
Trina? Why is
But,
it
like-
Trina that like we don't have any talks or issues about this? Like, this is the first time we've talked about this on the podcast. Until like specific, certain people start freaking out,
Because
like
no one cares.
because nobody cares. Like you care because it's something that you like to do for fun. But if it rains at if it rains at the amusement park, you go inside and do something. You know what I mean? And you still have fun.
Excuse me. That was rude.
No, you're all good, bro. That's what Burger King does, man.
Right.
No, man. I just wanted to talk about that because it was fresh. Um,
Mhm.
like, and I even like talking to some of the other people in the league who like, maybe like you would think are kind of like out there. Like you take it seriously, but it's like a happy medium. That's what I like to call it. Because it's like there are parts of it you take serious, there's parts of it you don't. If you don't take anything seriously at all, then you're just kind of walking on the court and like, your team doesn't really want to play with you that much. You're kind of boring because you're not contributing anything. But if you take it too seriously, then everything is an issue, Like you're bitching about calls all the time. You're shit talking all the time, you're I don't know, flipping out under like people joking about trades because that's a foreign concept, like stuff like that. Not
I'd like
attitude.
to bring up a little point too, in regards to JC Jackson Shalabowie.
Mhm.
I just think he, his first week was the past game. And I don't think he had a grasp because he was like, oh, you're missing a lot of shots. Because I don't think he got that there is a little bit of pressure to the game. Because, like, and then when he got in, he was like, bro, it's like 8 in the morning. Why are you playing defense? But it's like,
But that's just like a thing where it's like, yo, it's 8 in the morning.
Jackson's
It's 8 in the morning. Like it was 8 in the morning. What do
yeah.
you two think about this, Max and Jimmy?
Well, I think that Jackson doesn't take it that serious.
Absolutely.
Like after Tommy got like pushed out of bounds and then Tommy did like the same thing to Jackson. Jackson just flopped over. Like he didn't even like try pass or anything. So I just think
I don't think he takes it that seriously, but I think there's a part of him that kind of like he doesn't even realize it, I don't think. There's a part of him that I think does kind of because it's like, okay, you're watching the video of the game. Why are you watching the video of the game if you don't give a shit about the league? You know what I mean?
Yeah. To be fair, it's kind of clear that he doesn't care. He is the worst person in the league right now.
Oh my
God. Well, like just statistically, and I think it's due to him kind of being lax about it.
I do like the sense of humor he does bring, though. I think
He's
think
hilarious. I love Jackson.
I love Jackson, but
I think he's a good player too. I really do. Like, I just think like that the whole like situation with him getting to the Griffins. I think like anytime you go to a winless team, this is an analysis, by the way, just for those of us watching at home. Like whenever you get traded to a winless team or a team that's shit, you just kind of lose.
That's true. If he was on the Enforcers, he would probably be close to an all-star.
If he was on the Tundra, which was the team I thought he was going to go to, I'm sure he would not be saying stuff like that,
Yeah.
Mhm.
I think he would take it more seriously too if he didn't get squatted on the bootiest team in the league.
Which like the whole idea behind that was that it would make them better.
Yeah.
Like, oh my gosh. All right, let's transition into the second part, second segment. And that is what's gonna happen this weekend? Like what's going on? I like that we got both commissioners on here because I feel like we should probably figure that out. And I think now's a great time to discuss it. So first, let's actually go to Max and Jimmy and see what their thoughts are on what should potentially happen, and then you two can go right ahead.
What are we talking about?
What's going on this weekend? Like, do you think that like the Enforcers should be playing the Tundra or the River Dragons? How do you think the whole situation with people missing should be handled? Because it looks like there might be two teams that are going to be missing pretty much everyone except for two.
Can I go first?
Sure.
I honestly think we should just have a bye week and just say it's still Tundra and Enforcers. I think
no.
it would just make it much
No.
easier.
We already postponed a whole week, and I don't want to keep doing that because it's just going to interfere with like people's vacations and other plans. I don't want to keep doing that. I think that we just have a third person play this Saturday with the Enforcers. I have a person in mind.
Wait, I'm confused. I'm saying like, so who should you be playing this weekend?
The
though?
Tundra.
That's what I'm saying.
You're saying a bye week? Like we
No,
don't
I'm
play
saying
this
last week was a bye week, and we should just. Is that not what you asked? I'm confused. Say the
I
question.
said, what do you think? Not last week should be. What do you think we should do going forward? Because we did postpone a game. Do you think we should do that this week, or do you think we should do that at the end?
Oh, right now, this week.
You want to postpone again?
No, he's saying should.
Am I tripping?
What a serious
You and Jimmy are
podcast,
saying the
huh?
same thing.
What is
You
this?
both say that. You both are saying that the Tundra should play the Enforcers this week.
Yes.
Yeah.
He meant last week should have just been counted as like a bye week.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, that's what he was saying.
Yeah, I thought that's what it was. But yeah,
Well, I mean, not
I think we
intentionally.
have a third person to play the Tundra this Saturday.
You do?
Yes.
Breaking
Want
news.
some breaking
Breaking
news?
news.
Who is it?
Breaking news.
I'm glad we have both commissioners here. The person
Oh,
in
this
question
is good. Yeah, you have to get it cleared.
is 2 years younger than most of the people in the league.
Aaron.
Same age as Noah Matovich. Aaron Quinn.
He's thinking.
Mm,
Send us his
Well,
tape.
yeah.
I would like to refer back to my Matt Newman dilemma. Originally, I had said no Matt Newman, but Gabe forced Matt Newman upon me. And let me say,
It was
Matt Newman is one of my favorite people in the league now.
Yes,
love
Such a genuine and nice guy.
Yes,
I
He might be like second to Dan for fan
Yes.
favoriteness.
I think
Nah,
so.
we were playing
I think
pickup
River
today.
Dragon is my favorite team now.
Yeah, bro. Shout out Matt Newman. He has climbed he's awesome. I love Matt
From
Newman.
How can you hate Matt Newman? Like, there's no one that can fucking hate that
It
guy.
was so fun today at pickup too, bro. He was so chill.
It's because
Yeah.
if you like playing basketball, then it's fun.
Bro. Shout out
So-
Matt Newman.
Andrew,
Yeah.
I vote Aaron Quinn gets a 1-day contract and not anymore.
That's all I need.
Even though
They do have a roster
okay, this
spot.
is my reasoning. Enforcers are best team in the league,
Mm.
but every other team seems to have 5 men rostered except for Tundra. So I don't see why Enforcers can't just do it for a day. But they just don't get to keep them just because they're undefeated.
just so we don't get a
Right.
forfeit.
How
Yeah.
about we say it depends on how he looks? Because won't you be out for the next week too?
No
'Cause
one
if
will.
no one's gone 2
Cameron.
weeks,
Cameron
would
will
Cam be back?
Mhm.
Mm.
Can you
Yeah.
miss like a reserve? I don't know.
We might have to just forfeit that one.
Man of his word.
The only thing about forfeiting is
How
it's
do you
not
handle
the
it?
idea of like taking a loss for my team that I care about. I don't care.
Giving the
But
other people a
it's
win.
just I just want to play.
Yeah.
I want to
get
play.
that.
I agree.
So Andrew,
End of the
it's up
day,
to
we
you.
are all
Final
there to
call.
play.
Yeah.
Commissioner.
Win or lose, we're there to play.
I approve the 1-day contact.
Yo, should we get him in?
Contact.
Let me get him.
Yeah, let's
Is
go
he
get
here?
him. He's here today. Yes, we have the
He's
rookie
here today.
He's Max's sister's boyfriend.
Yeah.
Oh,
So he's
cool.
got family ties.
Yo, watch out.
Shout out
though.
Baby Keen.
He doesn't have souls. I'm kidding. I love.
Got him.
No, he's cool. I like Aaron.
Yeah.
He's got a nice hack game.
Was there another team with a lineup issue?
I think the Griffins.
Ooh.
Griffins don't they have Nick Vaughn, Noah.
Jackson's out. He's going camping.
Is Eric out?
Yeah, him and TJ.
Eric's out. Yeah, him or not Eric and TJ, Jackson and TJ. They're going to Cranberry Lake.
So is Eric
big.
out then too?
Is
Yo,
Eric?
yo, we got him in the building.
I'm going to be out this weekend.
Oh yeah,
I
get
think
Eric
we're
in.
good though because we got Jimmy, myself. and
Yeah.
Bobby.
Get him in.
There he is. Oh shit.
Yo,
What's up, buddy?
what's up?
How we feeling?
I'm feeling great.
Feeling great. Like to hear it. I like to hear it. So let's ask a couple questions. I guess we can go one for each person in this call. How you feeling about being a one-day contract pickup for the Kentucky Enforcers?
Feeling confident. Feeling like we can take the dub.
Hmm.
The Enforcers are the best team in the league currently as it stands. They're going up against the second best team though, so it'll be a tough matchup. Both teams are going to be, thin in depth this week, so should be a good game.
Agreed. I think even though Aaron is 2 years younger, he brings a lot of skill and basketball IQ to our team. I'm very excited to have him with us.
Interesting.
It'll be interesting to see how Tom plays without Nolan on the court.
Better.
You think that frees him up?
I think it very well might, but I don't know anything, so
That's too much analysis for me, man. I don't know. I think you need to tone it down.
She's in it.
I'm looking too deep into it.
Dude. So who are you playing next week? Like, have we figured that out yet? Tom, Andrew?
Right, that's true. It would kind of make sense to like keep the game for what it was going to be, but I mean, either way, I feel
I
like
say
it's not
Tundra
a huge,
versus Enforcers, just because both teams have 3.
yeah.
And then what do we do for the Griffins then if they need another one?
I don't think
Which is
they
weird
will.
because on a team with 5 people, like that's wild.
It's looking like they won't, but should it come to it, we'll figure it out.
Well, who would they have?
It would be Nick, Vaughn, and Noah, I think that would be there. I don't know if Eric's going to be there.
Isn't Jackson going?
Jackson's about to be camping.
Nah, Jackson's camping.
Yeah. Do they not have one more roster spot?
I think they should be allowed a 1-day free agent.
I think they should get a 1 day, but who is Mac? Matt's not going to be there. That's right.
That means
Yeah.
Eric
I
or
think Eric might.
Eric or Nick Vaughn to find somebody.
Well, did Eric say? Oh yeah, no. Eric said he can't. Right today, he said that.
Did he?
So it's Nick, Vaughn, Noah, I think, and they would need to find a third.
And Matt can't, we know?
Yeah,
Yo, what if Noah gets Lucas? For
that
a
would be
one-
hilarious.
like a 1 day.
That would actually be hilarious.
If Lucas would show up, then yeah.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
I think the River Dragons are fine.
Henry Miller's an option.
That's true, dude. Sign
Is he
that
really?
man. I mean, we cut him out of the
Maybe.
first league.
He was in it, but he
'Cause he never
never
showed up.
played.
He was a part of the midseason expansion last year. Never showed up.
He did not. He did not.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know.
So okay, we've established that it's gonna be Enforcers, Tundra, Griffins, River Dragons. We've established that this motherfucker right here is gonna be the guy for the Enforcers to make sure they don't got forfeit. And the only thing left is I think we should just let the Griffins know, like, bring whoever the fuck you want to be. Right?
Well, as
I
long
mean,
as
like, do we have a problem if an 0-4 team brings Seth Price?
Yeah.
Seth
Yeah.
Price.
Is that his name?
Up
think
to
it's
the River Dragons. They got to play him.
Seth Price coming out of nowhere.
yeah, I
That's
agree.
just the name that came to my head because I remember playing with that guy.
I think it should be up to the River Dragons.
It should be up to the River Dragons who the Griffins get.
I think so.
I think they should have a say in it because they
Yeah.
are the
You don't
ones.
think
that
Gabe is gonna pick
get
some like
them.
shitty ass motherfucking
They could
person?
just
Yeah,
pick a free dub.
they've got Matt Newman, and Matt Newman low-key plays with like good dudes. He plays with like Mike
He
Shapiro.
just bet like a $50 game the other night.
Yeah,
with, like
we were.
Jake Kish,
Yeah.
Shapiro, and Mini.
Oh shit!
Yeah, like
he lost,
if
but
yeah, he did.
whatever.
Well,
Get
guys-
a fellow Checkers employee.
Keyshawn.
Yeah.
He's he can't shoot right now, but he's quick as fuck.
All right, let's
Yeah.
wrap this subject
All right,
up.
cool. So that's been set up. It's established. Now I kind of want to transition into a bit of the reaction. Because obviously like the court was wet. We didn't have a game this past weekend, but I was thinking reaction to all of the ABA shenanigans that unfolded since last Saturday. Which would be like, what do you think about we got a couple of new content things that we tried, and also like kind of getting ideas for future stuff too that we think would be fun. So what do you guys think? We'll start with Max and Jim.
Irish goodbye. All right.
No, that's fine. We'll see him on the court.
Yes, sir.
He's already locked in. Don't worry.
Yeah, he's locked.
Yeah, no, he's
He's
got
taking
it.
this way too seriously, man. I just want to say.
All right.
Yeah, what was your answer to that question? How seriously do you take the league, Asia?
I said I think it's a happy medium, because like the stuff you like to do, you do take seriously to an extent. And like I like to play basketball. It's one of the things I love to do. And this is a league where I can do that. So obviously I take it seriously and I want to play good and try to help my team win. But also if I don't get a foul call, or like it is what it is, bro. Like I'm okay, Even if I was on an 0-4 team, I'd be fine. You just do it for fun, man. Like that.
Yeah, that's true. At the end of the day, we're all just here to have fun.
Yeah, we're here to have fun. Sometimes people want to get better at basketball. Sometimes people want to, play.
Yo, get that
banter.
out of there.
You do that, bro. All right. So what we think about the content?
I'm kind of lost when you mean content.
Like
30 for
30 for
30.
the
Tier
30
list.
for 30
Oh.
tier list. Like
Okay, the 30 for 30 was 10 out of 10.
Fire.
Like that shit was awesome.
Mm.
The tier list was dope I would say on like honestly like a player level. Like I liked listening to what you had to say about me.
Mm-hmm. I feel like it was also like it was cool to hear you explain it, but it was all stuff we kind of knew already. I thought the
Yeah.
no pick was pretty cool, or not cool. I would just say like I wasn't expecting you to say he was the biggest bust, but like when you say it like that, it's kind of true.
yeah. I mean, like that's the kind of thing that I like. But like I think next time, and tell me if you guys agree with this, I think that'd be more fun to do with like a couple other guys, where like we could like do it like together. Like, okay, I get out like the bracket or whatever, and then we just
Yeah.
like put people into tiers.
Mhm.
I think like having me do it, like Evan O'Connor said, it put him to sleep.
Yo, you had a sick jersey on though. Shout out
Yeah,
to
the
Flint
Flint Tropics, man.
bro. Shout out Flint Tropics.
Damn right, bro. Bring him back.
Yes, sir.
So do you guys have any ideas for stuff that would be fun? I know we like have kind of talked about some stuff and thrown around before, but like, like ABA spike ball, ABA cross
Yes.
net.
I really fuck with spike ball.
Spike ball would be lit.
And that's the thing too. Like we could record that and put that on the YouTube just like for like some fun stuff, man.
You would have to back that camera up, bro. Like
Mhm.
How
that,
far are you getting away from the spike ball thing?
bro. That shit gets crazy.
We have a camera under the net.
Maybe, bro. You'd
All
have to
right,
go crazy out zoom.
Because you can even hit it like lobster trap, like right.
Yeah,
up the net.
bro. You could like, oh,
Hit it to the camera. What do you guys think, Tom and Trina?
on the topic of new content, we do have the scoreboard.
yeah.
So now for games, you can actually just skip to like a certain point. and you'll know where it is.
Are we gonna have the camera like facing the scoreboard?
I
Yeah.
think so. This is my idea. I bring a table, we set it up behind the net, have two commentators, have them record something on voice memos, and then overlay that onto the video.
I
So there
was
could be
going
live
to say
commentators.
I would love to commentate every game that I'm not playing in.
I think
I think you'd be
commentating
good at
would
it.
be so
would be
cool.
dope.
Yeah, like that would be so much fun.
How much more work would that be though?
Just laying an audio over a video. That's literally it.
Recording
Okay.
It's
audio.
not. It sounds a lot more complicated than it is.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because like
It would
when
take
it
me
comes to
probably like an
editing and
extra
stuff,
10 minutes.
you can just get
Oh.
Tom can just get the voice memo and put it right under the video.
On like iMovie.
Yeah. Honestly, like the fact that Trina made that on iMovie tells you everything you need to know about how like,
Yeah.
Right.
Like,
Like
how
we could
little
do so much on there.
effort can produce something that looks like it took a lot of effort, you know?
Yeah.
Because like iMovie is something you can just download on your phone, you know?
Yeah. It's not like he had some super high editing software to do
Right.
it.
Super convenient.
I was
Okay.
thinking an
Yes.
idea, possibly we get like a couple guests or something and then have ABA Jeopardy.
That'd be so fun.
Have it be like some categories are just common knowledge like basketball, some NBA knowledge, and then some ABA season 1, ABA season 2 knowledge.
That's crazy though. Like I thought you were talking about like actual like smart Jeopardy, and I was like, bro, can we please get Nolan on there and then see how seriously he takes it? Like,
That's crazy.
Loves
like
Jeopardy.
who do you think the 3 smartest people in the league are? We're gonna get into the next the subject after this, but like real quick, 3 smartest people in the league that you think would kill Jeopardy.
Basketball knowledge or like Jeopardy knowledge?
Like trivia knowledge?
Like trivia knowledge. I know Nolan's probably one of them.
Yeah, Nolan.
No,
I'm gonna say you. I think you would be pretty good.
I think Tom's up there.
I think
too.
Tom is also
I
up
think
there.
Nick D'Andrea is like up there.
Oh, Nick D'Andrea's up there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's so
Yeah.
smart, bro.
Matt Willard probably too.
Oh,
Yeah.
Matt Willard, yeah.
Isn't he like a chess master?
He's a
Yeah,
pro.
he's a chess master, bro.
He was like top 15 in the class, right? Or top 10?
That's crazy. Matt or Nick D'Andrea?
Matt Willard.
Yeah, Matt was. He was like no, he wasn't number 2. He was probably somewhere around number 10.
I was number 24, I think.
I was
Nah.
like, I think I was top 100 maybe.
I was 50.
I was 22.
69.
That's nice, bro. That's nice. All right. So we're gonna close out this first half of the pod. The second half's not gonna be too long, but I have a very specific idea of what I wanna do. It's just gonna be a little fun, like ABA thing. But for this first half, thank you, Checkers. Thank you, Vagisil. Thank you, Trainer. What was the sponsor you said?
America.
Thank you, America. Thank
Hell
you,
yeah.
Canada. And gentlemen, that's a wrap on the first half.
Yeah.
And we're back.
What was that? I didn't even see it.
Nothing. Don't worry about it.
We'll
Alright,
see you
I'll see it in the video.
pod.
Ooh, the timing.
I saw it and I had to start recording the second half. Welcome back, everybody, to the second half of the ABA pod. We are right back, and we got one specific thing for the second half. Won't take too long. Pod shouldn't be over an hour. If it is, then I'll cut some stuff, and we will see how it goes.
That's true. There's some dead space.
Absolutely. So, I thought a fun final activity would be going all the way back to high school. And when I say that, I mean, we're not going back to high school ball. Nah. Because I think the thing that makes the ABA fun is the people in it, right? Like I kind of said that with my serious take. Like what makes it fun is the people who are in the league. And I think that it's cool to talk about the people. And I feel like we don't always give enough spotlight on the people. We're so focused on the game, you know? So I think a fun thing to do is go full school superlatives out here. Like I give a descriptor, like a thing, and then you guys tell me what person you think best fits that. I thought
Oh,
that
in
would
the
be fun to
league?
do.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
You're gonna
like
wanna
there's
unmute
a lot of
yourself,
different
Jimmy.
people in the league. Thank you, man. Yeah, Jimmy, you got to unmute. And I think it's perfect that Gabe joined on for this because I think he's an interesting guy to have on for this. So when I say we'll start off with like ABA and then
Recording
we'll
in
go
progress.
more like fun stuff.
Hello?
What up? What up? All right, gotta do an introduction.
Yo,
Introducing
that again.
Spicy G, Gabe Christopher, the one and only man himself, MVP candidate, joining the podcast. All right, so let's start off with biggest bust because I think that's a good place to start considering what Max said that stuck out to him in my video. So who do y'all think is the biggest bust in the league? And let's start with Gabe real quick.
Probably that one. That's why I grab that. That's like the best one.
Nah,
That one.
he's
Noah.
eating apples. Who?
Oh no.
Oh, he said
Noah.
Noah. Sorry, I
Noah.
didn't hear that. My bad. He said Noah.
Sure.
What we thinking, Tom?
I think it's gotta be Cameron.
That's a fair
Well,
take. That's a fair take.
Anyways, though.
I don't know. He can get buckets though. Trainer, what do you think?
I mean, aside from availability, how much worse has Matt been than Noah?
Mm.
You know, he was only one pick higher, but he was still picked higher. I'm not.
Matt's
Yeah.
one of the only 5 to drop double digits.
Yeah,
That's
I think
true.
he's just kind of stuck in a bad sitch.
Yeah, probably Lucas Madovich.
Oh my gosh.
Drafted
He pulls up
second
on that
round.
one day, man. He's gonna show you.
No, I mean, people who like haven't played a lot are easy picks, like Jackson. He was picked 3rd round.
Jay Spence?
Shabowie.
What we thinking, boys? Max, Jimmy, bust.
Only answer is Noah, bro.
That's what I said. Noah, just because he was a 5th round pick, and I think he's gotten like what's his highest game? Like 4 or 5.
I actually kind of got a different answer. I've been thinking about it. I've been thinking about it a little bit. Like I said Noah, and I agree with Noah, but let's kind of like take a second and understand that like Matt was picked 4, and he's in the like in my eyes the second tier of ABA guys. You know, like he would be the second best player on the Enforcers, the River Dragons, or the Tundra. And if we did a redraft right now, would anyone take him at 4? Maybe, but probably not. So like that's why I think he's probably the biggest bust.
I mean, I think that if Matt isn't the 4, he's like at least a 5 or
Yeah,
a 6.
I would
Like,
say
he's not a bust. Like he's definitely.
I would
like,
say he's like an interchangeable 4.
It's just like the expectations that you have. Again, not to sound like too serious or whatever. It ain't that deep, but like when you're a captain, you're the 4th best player in the league, and you see the 3 guys ahead of you just running away with their teams, like you kind of got to feel a little bit. Let's transition though into the next one, which is who do you think the best steal was?
Hate to say it, but love to say it at the same time. It's got to be Nolan, yo. As much shit as he talks, like he's still putting up the numbers like decently every week.
I agree with that. I think Nolan should not have gone 16th in the draft, but I was gonna say me personally, I think it's Tom because he went 8th overall, and I agree with the player tier list. I think Tom could honestly be the 4 next season in the draft. Like he puts up buckets, he creates plays, his drives to the rim are almost unguardable sometimes. So
Yeah, totally.
Do we have an official draft order?
There's one on
go
the
on
Instagram.
the Instagram. It's posted.
Okay.
I would say the steal is the undrafted man, Newman.
I like it. I like it.
Yo, you missed it, bro. We were talking up Matt Newman
You
earlier.
were bigging him up, bro.
Mm-hmm.
We were talking about how he's such a good addition, bro, because he loves ball.
Yes, bro. Shout out Matt Newman.
And he's a character. Like, if you love ball, but you're just like Kawhi Leonard, you're like, whatever, I'm just gonna show up and then
Yeah, but Kawhi's like, oh. I would honestly rather be like Kawhi and be that gross, bro. Like that dude single-handedly won a championship with Pascal Siakam. Like that was his number 2. Like
That's true. He got
he's
Nick
not
Nurse a
gonna
job on the Sixers.
Fulton machine, bro.
Yeah, bro. Like he was on one.
What do you think, Trina? Biggest steal?
So like the Griffins have the 2 biggest busts, right? Or close
Yeah.
to at least.
Mhm.
I feel like they also have 2 good steals with their late round picks. Eric shows flashes of, being a really, really good player. And Nick Vaughn is just solid all around. And they got him with the last pick of the 3rd round. I think either of those Griffins guys were pretty good pickups where they got them.
Totally.
What,
You got an
what's
answer, Tom?
what's flashes though? It's 1 point.
It's his
Nah.
pass,
Eric
bro.
is so good in pickup.
Yeah.
He's just like lax in the actual
he's
game.
so good at passing, though. Like
Yeah.
not
He
again,
was
not to
definitely-
like go.
He's a
in-depth
magician.
analysis or anything, but it's just like when you like he'll tell you with his eyes where he wants you to go.
Yes. No, he looks at you and you know where to go. Like he was dishing
But that's
it.
the thing. Like you don't like you can learn that, but it takes a while. Like when I look at Eric and Eric is sending me on a cut, you know what I mean? Like he knows exactly where to put it too. It's just he doesn't have a team that's really like all that in terms of like movement off ball.
Yeah. I don't think the Griffins go well with that kind of diming transition play style.
That's why he said he thinks he would be really good on the Tundra, and I agree with that because we're really good off ball.
Right, because Noah's an on-ball player, and then Nick and Matt are just big men who aren't
And
like going to be
Jackson's
playing the
an-
perimeter and making cuts.
Jackson's an on-ball player because I don't think he really wants to do that much off the ball.
Yeah.
I'd like to comment on the Nolan Anson being steal of the draft. Although he was the Mr. Irrelevant, the people drafted ahead of him were Jackson Spencer, who never showed up. So that's Nolan Void. And then Jimmy and Eric were top of the 4th. Is Nolan even that much better than Jimmy and Eric? I don't
think he's better
Nolan
than
creeps into the
Jimmy.
3rd at all. I say
Jimmy,
he maybe creeps up to 15 over Jack Spence.
I can say the Tundra have a win because of Jimmy. I can't say that about Nolan. I don't think
Wow.
any of the Enforcers wins are because of
I'd maybe
Nolan.
put
I don't
Jackson
know about
Spencer
that
and
one,
Cameron
Trina.
Block under him.
What do you mean?
I'm not in the best headspace with Nolan right now, and even I don't know about that one.
Jimmy can't. If Jimmy doesn't come off the bench and hit those 2 threes in the game against the River Dragons, they don't win that game. Nolan's not hitting those
Isn't
threes.
that crazy? Can you at least score more than
Nolan
one?
hit 2 threes in a game.
Yeah, in the windiest game of the year.
Exactly. That's even better.
No, that's just luck.
Bro, don't listen.
I mean,
Are those his only 2
Score
threes
2
of the
points.
season?
Score 2 points, please.
I believe so. See, but this
I'm
is
not
the
even
thing, though.
talking to
Like
you,
this is
Gabe.
fun, bro. Come on, man.
I know,
Eric's
but
steal of the draft for me, though. Eric's
said
steal of the
Eric?
draft.
I
Yeah.
want something seriously from you.
I think if he goes to
I'm not gonna lie though. Like
he's a pop off again like that.
for him.
if Eric like gets moved, even though like trades are banned at this point, apparently, I think that he could do some damage, man. I think that he's just on the wrong fit for him. I really do.
He's just got to start slashing.
All right.
He's good at slashing.
I got my answer for steal. I'm sorry, but Jimmy going in the 4th round is crazy. Like I understand why, but Jimmy going in the 4th round is crazy. Like because when you factor everything into it, bro, like he's got it, you know. And he was always someone who's got it. It's just he's got to like get in the right like space to know I got to keep shooting to get into it. But like also like attitude is really important. And I think that the attitude and energy he brings to the Tundra should bump him up. And like I don't think he's the he was picked 14.
Yeah, but
Bro,
4 people
he's
that
not.
know like
He's
like,
not the 14th worst player in this league. He's not. Like I genuinely think that Jimmy was the steal of the draft because this is the other thing he brings to the Tundra. Like I said, it's attitude. When me and Velzy, and I'm gonna bring this example up because I think it's so good.
Oh,
When me and Velzy, like we connected, and I think I scored a tough bucket or some shit like that to put us at like 20 with the River Dragons. You didn't see this in the 30 for 30. We like did like a shoulder bump, like because Velzy came over, and Jimmy's like, no. The game ain't finished.
Oh, no,
Like he was policing us on the court and saying job ain't done. That's what I like to see, dude.
I just wanted to win, bro. I didn't care. I was chucking up dumb shots towards the end, but I just wanted to win.
And in the game where he sat out, his coaching that he brought from the sideline was huge.
And he still showed up. He couldn't play. He still showed up. Like who else has done that? I don't think anyone else has
Not
done that.
any other fourth rounder. That's for
Not
sure.
any other fourth rounder.
I don't think anybody else has been injured.
It was an illness. You know
But
what I
they
mean?
wouldn't show
No,
up.
but like
You
nobody
think
else
Nolan's showing up if he's
hasn't
not?
been able to play.
You think Nolan's showing up if he's not able to play?
I'm not calling anyone out, man. I'm not calling anyone out. I do think though that Nolan has a strong case because he's not the worst player in the league. Maybe he has the worst attitude in the league, but just because he's like, you know,
Worst,
mm, uh.
worst player of the league's in this Zoom meeting.
Who might that be?
On to the
Gabe?
next topic.
It's okay. Next topic. Now we're
what's
starting
your-
to transition a little bit out. All right.
I'm out.
So personal taste. Who is your favorite person in the league? Starting with Tom.
Like game style or just personality?
Personality.
I it's got to be Matt Newman. I think his just famous one-liner, "I smoked it," is probably my favorite saying now.
Saying that now.
Like, yeah, I saw Max saying it today. It's gonna become the new saying for the ABA.
Oh man. What do you think, Trainer? Who's your favorite personality in the league?
I'm gonna go with Dan Kelly.
Respect.
The original fan favorite.
The OG
Nothing
fan.
against Newman. You know, I love Newman, but
He's the new fan favorite,
yeah,
but Dan Kelly's still around.
yeah, he still has a special place in my heart. You know, the courage to step on that court with zero experience prior. You know,
That's
it
mad
takes
respect.
something.
And like the NBA would never let that happen for anyone who wanted to make
That's why
the
this
NBA
league is
NBA
better.
comparison.
There
You
was
know
a
what I
one-
mean? Like if we took it that seriously, like would it really? No.
There was a man of the year where they go to Dan Kelly.
He's getting the Walter Payton Man of the Year or whatever we're gonna call that.
Gonna name it
lumber
after
jack,
him.
the Dan Kelly Memorial Award.
We kill him.
Oh,
All right.
yeah.
Next person.
Jimmy.
I honestly got a tie between Matt Newman and Tommy. I love Matt Newman because he's so chill, he's cool, he's funny. And Tommy just brings so much to the league. Like I just feel like as a sole person, I know he's like half commissioner. I don't know how that works, but he just does so much for the league, like the scoreboard, like all that. Like, and even today during pickup, bro, he brought a tape measure to like draw a 3-point line. Like I just think without Tommy, like this league ain't going nowhere. So yeah, shout out Tommy.
For that.
W.
Sure. What we thinking, Maxie?
Maxi
You know, I gotta call my boy Ashton. You know,
Ashton is a good.
I
Brings a
I
lot.
think playing him brings out the most competitiveness in me, and that's why I'm so excited for this week's matchup. And that's why I really don't want to postpone it again
Back.
because I'm itching to play the Tundra. So I don't know. I gotta get Ashton in there.
I'm so mad I'm not gonna be there this week.
This is the biggest game of the season for us too.
Yep.
What are you thinking, Gabe? Who's your favorite personality?
My boy Newman, bro. No other answer. Or I think we forgot about Nick D'Andrea too.
Yeah, I think
Nick is
if he showed up
good.
to more games,
He's so funny though.
We only missed one, but
Yeah,
There he is.
he's just I don't know why, but like just Newman is just my boy. That's my brother.
Yeah, I don't.
That's his tops, man.
I'm,
It doesn't matter what he would do wrong. He's just so funny.
Welcome into the podcast, the Griffin's very own Eric Sinkowski, everybody. So, Eric, what we're talking about right now, and I'd be curious to know what you think. Who is your favorite personality in the ABA?
Nolan Hansen.
Oh,
that's a that's a
that
good
was
pick.
my answer for the next one.
Yeah, he gives me comedy. I get to
Yeah.
laugh. I get to laugh when you know
Whenever he opens his
when I
mouth.
read the chats and such. I get a
I'll
good
let Nolan know.
yeah, no. I feel bad telling him not to talk because I just find it entertaining
Mm-hmm.
at the end of the day. But I know it annoys people, so
This
I
is
finally
my
I took back to him yesterday in the group chat, which was kind of funny, but I'm just playing.
this is my thing, right? Like we'll do this and then we'll transition to the next one. Like my favorite personality in the league is, I'm not even gonna lie, I think it's Jimmy, bro. Just
Hey.
because like I'm not bigging up my own teammates, but because like everybody brings something to the table, and I think what Jimmy brings is just like that like presence, if you're kind of like catching my drift, where it's like when he's there, it's just like this guy is like, business. You can tell that he cares, about like the whole thing, and it's just like always a good time when he's there, you know? And like he's balling out, especially like how I don't think there's anyone in the league who's rooting against him, because he doesn't really like root against anyone, like when the Tundra, no one says he has beef with the Tundra, right? For example, he doesn't have beef with Jimmy. I don't think I think everyone wants Jimmy to succeed. And that's just a testament to his character. So that's why he's one of my favorite people in the league.
If my dog's eating,
Yeah.
I'm eating.
I will say
Exactly.
there was a lot of hype around the Nolan Jimmy matchup. And I don't really even know who came on top of that. Came out on top between those two.
He lucky had me the first one. I didn't drop any against y'all. So that's all
That's
him.
the thing, right? Notice how no one was talking so much shit about Jimmy before. Like when we get pre-draft, I think he called him out. He's not talking anything about Jimmy now. And
I
why
think
is
during
that?
the draft,
Because
though, I definitely played
Jimmy's
it
the
on.
fucking man. That's why.
Yes, sir. But like
Yes, sir.
during the draft, like when we had that like post-draft
Yeah.
interview, like I definitely was putting on a show talking all that shit about Nolan, but like I was just playing it on, and then it just, I don't know, I just never stopped, or I just didn't continue with it.
All right, now let's transition to I think this one's gonna be a little fun. Least favorite personality. Like you can talk about your least favorite personality because they're annoying, because they don't say anything, because they don't care, or you can talk about it like because like in a joking way. You know what I mean? Start with Tom.
I just gonna sound outrageous, but it's got to be Nolan due to his missing of games. Like he's like, what do you want me to do? Tell my parents I'm not going on vacation? I was like, cancel it, dude. We got ABA games to play, bro. Like,
But see, no, Tom, don't say that, because then he's gonna think that you're telling him to miss his vacation, and you're not joking. He's not
I'm
gonna
not,
take.
bro. I missed my trip to the Outer Banks to play ABA, bro.
Tommy's
I skipped a trip.
Trina, what you got least favorite?
Come back to me. Come back to me.
Come back to you. All right. Jimmy. I don't think Jimmy's gonna answer this one though. Like, I don't think he would.
I just like don't.
All right,
The
who's your least favorite person to play against? I'll rephrase it for you.
Oh, I hate these
To
questions.
play against.
Yeah. Like a matchup that you don't like.
Like, are we talking pickup or like actual league play?
Pick up.
I hate playing against Ashton, but I love it because it makes me better. But I hate playing against him because I know he's gonna pull some like crazy ass shit out of his bag because he's playing against me and he's gonna try harder. Because I always be talking my shit only to him.
Oh man, that's a good one. That's a good one. Iron sharpens iron, baby.
Mhm.
What we thinking, Max?
I think I'm gonna have to go. Like, I don't think he is the worst personality. I just hate this matchup. Is Gabe, just because I feel like we're so similar in our play style and our build. I just find it tough. But I enjoy the matchup because I feel like it makes both of us better. At least I feel like I get better. So I think my hardest matchup, or the one that I enjoy the least, is Gabe.
That's a good one. That's a good answer. Gabe,
I don't got a least favorite matchup.
you got a least favorite personality in the league?
No.
No, you like everyone?
Yeah, I don't hate anybody.
Nah, I'm just saying, like, you don't think anyone gets annoying or anything? Yeah,
Andrew, Trina. I'm just kidding. I don't care.
bro. No, there was no fucking way you weren't gonna answer trainer for that question. Come on,
I'm kidding. I just
grill him.
I just joke at him.
All love.
I like to see that though. I like to see
Yeah.
that.
Back from the dead, I just realized. Gabe, the dead.
Oh, facts.
Forgot.
Oh yeah, Gabe's alive. Shit.
Oh yeah.
Happy
from the
birthday,
Grim.
Grimace.
Happy birthday, Grimace.
Real talk though, it's that milkshake is so good. Tastes so good.
I
Really?
don't believe you though. I just
I
don't
Bro,
believe
we
you.
thought it was
good.
kind of mid.
Like 6 out of 10.
Yeah.
Bro, it depends. Like sometimes I forgot it twice, and the first time was like all right. The second time was way better. I don't know.
Didn't you like
Maybe.
I
not
wasn't
drink it
paying
the second time?
attention, so-
Second time I drank half of it. Half of it was on me, but
Eric, you got an answer, man? You got a least favorite personality or
Me, I wish I was good enough to talk shit.
not?
That's heartbreaking.
You gotta know
No,
your
low
role.
key, I think Eric actually might be one of the better personalities in the league this year.
Hmm.
Like his
He's-
mindset, humble and hungry, bro. Like he hasn't been talking his shit. And also, like, I don't know, he's just been like really like he's on the worst team, and I feel like he's had a good mindset with it.
All right. Since it's coming to me,
Trina.
my least favorite in the league has got to be Matt Willard. You know, just the fact that he's willing to let his team get to 0-4 and not make any moves. You know,
Dude,
it's like watching an addict who won't quit. You know, it's hard to watch because I want to see him succeed.
I offered
What's
a
that,
trade
Gabe?
for Noah. I offered a trade for Noah, and he said something about how Nick was super inefficient. And I said, look at Noah, bro. He's like 4 for
Yeah,
50 in the season.
I would take a Nick D for Noah swap.
I mean,
Yeah.
I've written out a whole Griffins rebuild plan, but
All right, do we want to go into our last
Do they even
seg?
have any practices?
Nah.
All right.
You did
So
one of
the big question of today is, do you think any trades are going to happen? And if so, what would like a mock trade be that you think would make the teams better? Anyone feel free to jump in.
I personally don't think any of the teams with wins would want to do any trades. Like, I really don't think Gabe wants to give away Matt Newman or Dan, obviously. That's like, shout out Dan. Cool. Or Nick.
touchables.
Like, I don't really think the Tundra want to get rid of anybody. And I really don't think like you guys want to get rid of anybody. So I think the Griffins would have to make like a really interesting trade. Like a trade offer, something valuable.
Yeah. I would only trade somebody from the Enforcers if they said they wanted out, in which case I would be like, all right. But I don't see us trading anybody.
Tommy, you looked a little perked up over there.
can't hear
You
you.
don't, you don't want out, bro.
This boy is muted.
I'd love to see a trade. The Enforcers and Griffins.
I
I
think
love-
Tom could low key save the
Okay.
Griffins. I do think that.
I would shoot Thomas for Noah trade.
I'd have to say no to that.
I think the Griffins could make a trade with a winning team, but it would have to be like an absolutely irresistible offer.
It hurts me, bro, because people forget about how good Noah was last year. It's the same court. It doesn't make sense.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
I think
I think the only additions we're getting are gonna be like 1-day pickups or someone getting a 5th roster spot.
I think a 3-team trade could work because that allows for teams to trade for fit better than a 1-to-1 trade, if that makes sense.
So
Like,
if
if there's
with like a three-team trade right now, what would it be?
Oh God. I don't know. Send like a big to the Tundra, and then like because it'd be tough. It'd be something you'd have to like think about because 3 teams have to agree to it.
Right.
But we've seen it happen before.
How do you think it would be if like
Deadline?
let's just say like they shaked up all the 2s? You know what I mean?
Like
Like
to the Tundra, Noah to the River Dragons, and then Andrew
Yeah.
to the Griffins.
Yeah.
Noah to River Dragons, Nick to Tundra, and then me to Griffins or something like that. I don't know.
I know like dude, let's not pretend like going to the like Griffins is like sending someone to the like nothing
Shadow
zone. They
realm.
will make the playoffs, and if you make them a contender, bro, you're the man
I feel like I have a mock draft in mind.
for next year.
Execute it, bro. You're a
Let's see it.
first rounder.
I'm gonna execute it. It's just I just thought of it. I'm gonna do
Yeah.
if Tommy really wants to leave, We could do Tommy
Breaking news.
goes to the Griffins. Noah goes to the Tundra. We get Jimmy.
Belsey's
Well-
not giving up Jimmy.
For Noah,
I
maybe.
don't know.
He played with Noah last year.
Another thing is too, the Griffins
didn't
could
know
do a 2-for-1 in the trades.
Now I'm losing on that trade. Obviously, I'm losing on that trade.
Oh, we talking trash to the guy right next to him, bro.
I'm
That's
just-
outrageous.
Yo, World
We
Star,
all-
World Star.
We all
They obviously like
Tom-
less.
Griffins could package 2 players for 1.
Oh, I
Since
feel
they
like
have 5 on their team.
we be saucy together.
That's true. They could
That's
send
easily though. That's not
they
even.
could send Jack C to the
Can Matt
horses
trade
as well.
himself? I have a
Jack
question.
C
Can Matt
and
trade
Noah or
himself?
something like that.
If Matt didn't want to be on the Griffins anymore, could he trade himself?
Dude, relinquish his captaincy, I think. But
That's what you
No.
almost did.
well, I didn't have a team.
Yeah.
If I didn't do anything, my team would be me.
Yo, a song to
True.
represent the River Dragons is "Rag to Riches."
No, for real, bro.
Swear to God.
We're on the downhill now, though, so I don't know about that.
It just doesn't
Rags-
make sense.
the
Like, I
Rags-
just got Matt Newman. Your
Gabe, you
team's
might get a
so much
forfeit win this weekend. What are you talking about?
Gabe, did Newman talk to you?
He talked to me. He said we're playing you, Nick, and Jackson.
No, me or Matt will not be there.
And Jackson won't be there.
Oh, so we lost.
Oh yeah.
better. Just Noah and Nick, right?
We can't do
I
that.
want to play though. We can do 3v2.
Noah can sign someone to
Oh.
a 1-day
Yeah, I
maybe.
get a 1 day.
Bro, you can't not play games. That's so
Gabe,
like.
I know.
If the River
You have to
Dragons
get
agree to play like
someone.
a 7 a.m. game, I can play. But that's about it.
7
How about Sunday?
What about 8? Could you stretch to 8?
If we move the games to Sunday, like Jackson could play then, I think.
Yeah,
But
Jackson.
I don't know. I feel like other people might
Well,
not
isn't
be
he
able to.
camping the whole weekend?
We said River Dragons, Griffins though on Sunday.
Saturday.
Friday.
Oh, yo, that's a good idea.
You want to do Enforcers Tundra Saturday, River Dragons Griffins Sunday?
That could
I
work.
can do Sunday.
That could
Jack-
work.
Free both days.
That's the back.
We'll have to see if it like works with everyone, but
I don't think Matt can show regardless, but that would make it easier for me.
That would mean you guys could play. Yeah.
Right.
Well, Tom, would you be able to go Sunday? Because I feel like you'd have to record it, right?
This Sunday?
And draw the 3-point line and scoreboard.
It's mine and my girlfriend's 1-year anniversary.
Loser.
bring her.
Come on, bro.
Uh,
It's the
I
ABA.
mean, if it was 8 in the morning, then yeah, probably.
Yeah, we'd probably do it in the morning.
Up to you.
I won't be there then. If it's a Sunday morning, I won't be there, but I'll be
Well, Jimmy, we would probably do ours on Saturday. 'cause that's
Saturday,
what works
right?
for all of
Someone's got to
us.
live stream it so I can watch it from work.
Bro, I'd
Yeah.
start an IG live.
Yeah, yo,
Yes.
start an IG live. I'll get
I'm
on
gonna
there.
make sure we got no John
I'd
Moran.
watch. I would watch.
What's up, Eric?
Is there a trade deadline?
Oh God.
Or
Play,
playoff.
playoffs, I think was what we said.
Okay.
Yeah, but trades have to be approved by the commissioners.
Yes. They have the ability to
We see
veto.
some movement
I
around
want
the
to see a
league
trade.
coming
I think
soon.
that'd be funny,
I would
bro.
feel like a trade for like what trade would you veto? Like a trade for like say like Noah gets traded for Dan. Like are you vetoing that?
I can see
Probably-
someone
No,
pressing
Dan
out.
Kelly shows up, bro. Give me Dan Kelly.
Oh, trade for him.
They
Bro, I
just
can trade.
the
I'm not the
Griffins just
captain,
need
bro.
heart, man. The Griffins just need heart.
There's been some talks.
I agree.
Has there actually been talks, Eric?
No,
Okay.
There's been some-
Inside source.
there's been some talks between me and myself.
All right, let's finish this off. Don't want to go too long. Final words, everybody. What note do you want to go out on heading out this weekend? We'll start with Eric and we'll go up.
Mm. Come back to me.
All right, we'll start with
Word.
Gabe and then we'll go up.
I just want to play, man.
I like it. I like it. Max,
I'm excited to beat the Tundra again.
all right. Jimmy,
I'm excited, man.
what are you excited for?
He's excited.
Lose.
Nah,
Say
bro.
lose.
I think I've been playing a lot better recently, and I think I can step it up this week and make a bigger impact than last week. So
Train up.
I've been working a lot with Coach Mike. So I'm just excited to get back on the court. I mean, it's gonna be obviously not this week, so I'm gonna come back even hungrier, having been missed 2 consecutive weeks of not playing. So when I'm back, expect to splash.
Tom.
I'd just like to say I think there's plans about doing the final like award ceremony, giving out everybody their individual awards at Checkers. I think would be doable, get more and more people to Checkers, give them business. They're great. And I was also just thinking I'm probably one mental breakdown away from wanting out of Kentucky.
And he has
oh,
those very
breaking
frequently.
news.
Like he's your Brian Lee. There's no point.
From who?
What did you say?
From him, he wants out.
You're having mental breakdowns at Kentucky?
Your team
One
has a
more
lot
and
of
I want
stress
out.
on it, man. There's a lot of stress there.
I got an apartment in St. Louis. We can swap.
Oh, golly.
Eric, you got your answer?
Believe the hype.
Believe the hype. I like it.
Whoa,
And then as far as me,
big
we'll
word.
quickly thank our sponsors one final time. You know who you are. We appreciate you. Thank you for tuning in to the most serious, unserious podcast in the world, the ABA podcast. And the note I'd like to leave out on is
Crazy.
we out here in Montreal, and we gonna see you this weekend. Everybody, that's a wrap.